love and history. And the reason why we say love, because that's why we all are here, right? Love one another. But history is being made right now. Everybody who's here is participating in something that has never been done before. That means the Republican Party has nominated Trump this Monday. The Democratic Party just nominated Biden. Now the American people, everyone here is a representation of the American people, is nominating their own candidate for presidency of the United States of America. So I will be representing the American people. I mean, I'm one of us. I'm not representing the Republican Party. I'm not representing Democrat. I'm not even really representing independent, right? Because that's still another phase of it. I'm really representing the American people. And 100 years ago, Harding did the same thing, President Harding. They call him the people's president. So one thing we understand about history, it repeats itself. The difference is my freckles are closer than Harding's. If you got that, if you caught that, then you caught something, right? So yeah, we're excited to be here at the Write-In R19 Presidential Convention. This year is my name, next year it'll be yours, or in 4 years from now it could be your name. The Write-In Convention is for those of us who may be lesser known, but just because you're lesser known doesn't mean that you can't have a greater impact. And that's what our nation needs right now, love and justice, health cures. What I, President R19 Boddie, am bringing to the American people is health cures, not health care. Because whether it's free health care or whether it's pay health care, right, you still are dependent on government. And government wasn't created to control people. Government was created to serve the people. So we're here to serve, not rule, right? And that's our motto. Let us love you, let us serve you, not rule you. So no more treatment, right? When we go to great places in our country, such as the Proton Center for Cancer Treatment, right? It's all about a treatment, but what about the cure? Hospitals shouldn't be called hospitals, they should be called curables. Because hospital means what you're doing now. You're being hospitable to me, and I'm being hospitable to you, you follow me? But curables is what we need. No more just being nice. So the cure, and we said this many times, is biomolecular medicine, prescription light. Why we say prescription light, that's solar tablets. We made that clear, we let it be known on CBS News. We said it, and Trump and his team heard us because they monitor everything we say. All right, Trump and his team monitor everything we do, and they went and did a research and found out that what your servant is saying, meaning your leader, your commander, your president, R19, which is myself, right? What I was saying is absolutely true, that no virus can live in an electric environment. That once your body is electrified, viruses and diseases and bacteria, it dies within a minute. I said that. And when I said it, Trump investigated it. They brought a man from Frederick, Maryland. He was a biological specialist, and he said, yes, Mr. President, it's true. The light, remember that? He said, the light kills the virus in 1 minute. And Trump said, wow, that's a powerful concept. But who do you think he got it from? Me. So Trump has given me a nickname, and I'm like, that's pretty good. He calls me some new guy. That's my new nickname. I don't know if you heard him, right? When listen, we're on, praise God, we're on 14 ballots right now in 14 states. And the moment we were entered into Delaware, right? Yeah, so we're on 14 states. We've been qualified and approved, 14 states. And we just got, well, let me tell you this. The first state that we were approved for was Washington, right? The state of Washington on the West Coast. And one of the earlier states we were approved for was Delaware. When we were approved for Delaware, right, they uploaded my name on their website as certified 2020 presidential candidate, President R19 Boddie. When that happened, Trump did a news conference, and Trump said some new guy has just come out of nowhere, and now Biden is trembling, right? But he didn't say my name. He just said some new guy, and he mimicked, you can find it, the footage, he mimicked Biden and said Biden is stuttering. Why? Because Delaware is where Biden lives. And Biden has made, and I love him. Let me make that clear. I love Biden, I love Trump, I love Kanye West, I love Kamala Harris, I love all the candidates, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's important, right? We don't have to smear each other in order to run for president. Would you agree? Absolutely. We don't have to beat each other down, right? There's enough of that going on right now. Turn on the news, you see people dying from COVID, right? So the last things you want to see is a group of leaders, right, attacking each other. That's not America. That's not what we should be standing for anyhow. So that's why we said we're going to make America what it should have been. I think my friend Shonda said that, right? Shanta Moore. We're going to make America what it should have been from the beginning, a long time ago. So that's what it is. And this is a challenge that we issue, right, to all of the candidates, right? We say to President Trump, tell Kamala Harris that you love her. Kamala Harris, tell President Trump that you love him. Joe Biden, right? Vice President Joe Biden. Tell Mr. Trump that you love him and say it publicly and say it aloud and say it with a feeling and a vibration that the American people can feel, because when we do that, then we will start changing the polarity of this country. That's all I'm saying. We have to stop this negative polarity. It's too much negative frequency, right? The FCC, Federal, Communications Commission, reversed their frequency on February 8, 2008, another story. And it's pumping out a lot of negative sound waves. And people are being bombarded with sound waves that are producing thoughts that they wouldn't normally have. And what I'm saying is we as American people, we need a new frequency. That's what, and how do you start that? With love. My wife and I was the queen. That's the first queen of the United States. What is the country without a queen? You see what I'm saying? Meaning we've had first lady, every president of the United States. Somebody should applaud when I said that, right? Yeah! Somebody should clap their hands. It should have been least, right? But we've had first ladies, you understand? And my pastor taught me, when you say first lady, that can be a second, a third, and a fourth. And everybody knows that men naturally womanize every time we get in position, right? But for the first time ever in our nation, we have a queen. My wife is not the first lady. She's the first queen of the United States. The founding fathers were afraid of what? Men. They were afraid of kings. They were afraid of your namesake, King George. I mean, but they were not afraid of women. You understand? As far as leading, they just never thought this day would come, because women didn't get the right to vote until the 19th Amendment. And by the way, my name is President R19. And that means 19, 1 and 9, beginning and the end. So we're going to begin what we should have started. My wife is the first queen. So after I am inaugurated, and I will be inaugurated, you'll live to see it, January 21st, 2021. After I'm inaugurated, right, my wife is going to be sworn in as the first queen of the United States. I can use executive power to create that office. So whoever comes afterwards, now you're not just, little girls are not just looking at vice presidents, right? No, it's greater than that. You gotta have a queen. Queen protects the country. Queen sets the rule, right? Nobody can take care of a house better than a mother. Tell the truth. Nobody can set a house better than a mother. Nobody can set rules better than a mother, right? But our mothers are greater than just the position or the title of president. She's a queen. And that's who I revere. That's who I respect. I wouldn't be the man that I am today had it not been for this here woman. They say behind every man, there's a great woman. I say in front of and above every good man, there's a great woman. And that's my wife, the first queen of the United States of America. Let it be known. So, all right. Thank you. That's it? Any other questions? No problem. All right. Hey, we're gonna talk again later on tonight.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.